I think it's safe to say that there is a whole new epoch. Work is going to change. Life in general is going to change. And one of the most integral things about human behavior is actually its ability to trade, right? To buy things from one person to the next. That too is about to change in a whole new way. I think for the last 5 years, we've seen a lot of companies express interest in trying to go online, but that has not actually moved the needle much because they didn't see it as that important a tool. Um, Coming out of this circuit breaker, a lot of businesses now know the importance of the online space, of being able to sell your products and your services online. Now, this is not to say that it is going to save your business. It is only going to tide you over until you actually fully immerse yourself in understanding how to function in e-commerce. Now, a lot of people are out there saying things that they don't actually understand. And this is what I can do to at least tell you directly what you need to do to prepare yourselves to be functioning in the e-commerce space. So let me take it back, right? There are a lot of people out there now advising others, oh, you can use this tool or that tool. The truth is, you can use any tool you want as long as you know what you're doing. That having been said, businesses don't know what you're doing. And this is my advice. Stick with a system that has support, that has a huge ecosystem of people able to help you get to where you need to go. And unfortunately, there's only one answer for that, and that's Shopify. It may not be able to solve every single business needs or every vertical's needs, but for most retail, it can and will actually be there in the long term to ensure that your business will survive and you're not dependent on any one person for you to do it. So that's the tool, right? That's one thing that I just want to say quickly outside. So now let's begin. The number one thing that people don't tell you is you need to change your mindset. Unfortunately, the old way of how you were doing things simply don't work in the e-commerce world. You've got to let it go. Understand that you know nothing and relearn everything that there is available for you to take your business to the next step digitally. If you're not too worried about putting in the time and the effort to learn and to actually go through the small problems that require in fine-tuning, then the likelihood is that you're going to be just fine. But if you enter into this exercise with a mindset that you know everything, that only you are good at things, and that the e-commerce standards do not fit you, don't go into e-commerce, because trust me, you're going to have a very hard time. There are 3 things that are required for you to succeed in e-commerce. 1, it's your website and your e-commerce tool. I've already told you this. You can use anything you want to use. You can use WooCommerce, you can use Magento, you can use Shopify, you can use Weebly, Wix. I don't care. The difference is you have to know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, go with Shopify. Click the link below, sign up. There are a lot of tools that Shopify has made available in COVID-19, this period, to see businesses through. The next thing that you need to understand is marketing. Marketing is what will make your business grow or die. If you don't do enough marketing, you're gonna die. Now, that's not to say that the only forms of marketing is in just Facebook advertisements. No, it's not. It's a lot more complex than that. Wrap around your head around the idea, again, that you need to relearn marketing for the online space. This exists in social media, in how to engage your customers online, how long you need to keep them waiting before you answer, and the answer to that is actually just no longer than 15 to 20 minutes. All this falls into the subset of marketing, and you need to understand it before you move any step further. The third thing that you need is actually fulfillment. You need to understand how to get your products from your warehouse to your customer, and this is deploying things like Ninja Van, things like GoGo Van, Sync Post. It doesn't matter. As long as you have a method of getting your product from A to B, that is fulfillment. If you are able to wrap your head around these 3 things, this is what you will need to actually execute yourself to function within digital space. If you need any clarifications, let me know, and I can clearly walk you through it. Now, I know a lot of businesses are hurting out there. You can reach out to me. We can talk about what you need to survive this period and get online digitally. For those of you who are unable to invest in the 3 things I talked about, investing in your own website service, investing in your own marketing, as well as figuring out your own fulfillment, we've already set up something called kadaisujimi.com that solves most of the community's problems, and we're standing by to bring on board new vendors and train them and bring them onto the digital space. With regards to companies who want to invest a bit of time and effort and look into it, I'm not totally available, but I can advise you at the very least. And I can walk you through the pitfalls and just be patient when you're about to get ready to go out there again. I'm doing this just so that you guys have an outlet to talk to in preparations when COVID-19 is defeated in Singapore and we can start to resume something of a normal pace of life. But just know that whatever it is that we used to do, how we used to do it, those days are over. You need to get online. You need to get into the e-commerce space. Invest in your future. Invest in learning. And invest your time in Google in trying to find solutions. But if you need someone to talk to, I'm available. And then I hope you take this message in the right sense, in the right spirit. And I wish everybody the best. I pray that we will see the next 6 months through this period in a good position to survive and to grow beyond 2020. Thank you.